In this video, we're going to complete 7, 8, and 9 on page 31 for lesson 1.6. So again, we're on page 31. In 7, 8, and 9, we're going to be using this figure to answer some questions. In number 7, it says, identify the linear pairs that include angle 1. And so we have some linear pairs in this picture, but we want to make sure that angle 1 is part of that linear pair. So we're looking for which angles with angle 1 form a straight line, because that's what a linear pair is. Remember, a linear pair makes a straight line. And so if I'm looking at angle 1, I can see that angle 1 and 4 together make a straight line. So one pair is angle 1 and angle 4. But there's also angle 2 and angle 1 together form this straight line, form this line. And so angle 1 and angle 2 also make a linear pair. And those are the only two linear pairs in the picture that include angle 1. Now in number 8, they want us to identify the vertical angles. There's a lot of vertical angles in this picture. Remember, vertical angles are simply angles that are opposite each other when you have two intersecting lines. So looking in the picture, angle 1 and angle 3 are vertical angles. They're opposite each other. Let's find another one. In that same group, there's angle 4 and angle 2. I'm going to go down to this group of angles. I'll start with angle 10 here. Angle 10, I'm looking for what angle is it across from. So if I'm looking at this, I'm looking at this line and this line, because those form angle 10. And so the angle opposite angle 10, now that I've shaded those lines and I can tell a little bit easier, is angle 7. Let's look at angle 5. The lines now that I'm looking at are this line and this line. And so the angle opposite angle 5 is angle 8. So angle 5 and angle 8 are vertical angles. And the last pair of vertical angles in my picture, I can see that angle 9 and angle 6 are opposite. So I just named, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pairs of vertical angles. Number 9, are angle 6 and angle 7 a linear pair? Remember, to make a linear pair, the two angles together need to add up to make a straight line. And so if I look at angle 6 here, with angle 7, these two here, they don't quite make a straight line. They're next to each other, they're adjacent, but their angle that they add up to make is not a straight line. So we would say, no, they're not a linear pair. And we could say, because you could say they don't make a straight line, or you could say they don't add up to 180 degrees. Or they don't form a straight angle. There's a lot of different ways you could explain it, but they are not a linear pair.